So then we start talking, and I felt like he was telling me the truth. I was like, I know you were probably trespassing, and you're probably like one of those crazy preachers. So I can understand why they would have surrounded you like that. Because if they told you to fucking leave and they said you're protesting and you didn't leave, of course you're on campus. You know what I mean? You can't do that shit no more. You can't say certain words on campuses. So he's like, nah, dude, they surrounded me. They told me I can't say anything about Jesus here. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah. I was like, well, maybe you got to get a permit or something. He's like, no, trust me. I'm all about God. And then he started asking me about my life, and I told him, and then he brought up feelings because when I talk about that, I had just gotten in a fight with my wife. I was arguing about coming back to Texas, and I got arrested again. And I was like, dude, if this keeps happening, the next time I get arrested, I'm going to jail for at least 3 to 5 years because I'm just arguing in my house. That's how fucked up that law is. And I was like feeling away. And then on top of that, I was detoxing from alcohol and my benzos. So I started to shake. And if you know anything about fucking drugs or alcohol, those are the two fucking most dangerous drugs. Like, you can die from that. Niggas who fucking detox from benzos, it hurts for a long, long time. At least a year sometimes, depending on your dosage you're taking. Even if you're taking a little bit amount, it hurts. Like, you shake, you feel like you're gonna panic. The anxiety comes back worse. You know what I mean? You sweat and you shit, and you're like, fuck. And so I lied at the beginning of the entrance. I said, they're like, do you have any problems, any addictions, anything? I was like, nah, I'm good. I can handle the withdrawal from alcohol, but I forgot about the benzos. And so I started to get sick, like, within like an hour. Then I was like, yo, dude, I'm not feeling good, homie. Like, I started to sweat, and I was like, I don't want my sandwich, homie. You want it? He's like, yeah. And then he was like, would you mind if I prayed with you? And then we just went and sat by ourselves in the middle section, by ourselves, alone, and talked deep, like deep, deep. And the one thing he fucking said, fool, he's like, don't you want the peace that you see in my eyes? Like, don't you want like this? Don't you want this acceptance from God? I was like, because I was going through shit. I was like, God damn, yeah, dude, I'd want fucking peace right now. I am so fucking stressed out all the time. You know what I mean? Like, I am fucking losing it at home. And because I'm not allowed to work, I'm not allowed to do anything. All I'm allowed to do is fucking stay inside and just take care of my stepdaughter. And I'm just reading the wrong shit and putting the wrong things in my mind. And I'm losing it, dude. Like, I need contact with people. And he's like, do you mind if I pray with you? Because his eyes, dude, were fucking amazing. Like, I'm telling you, they were like, I was like, how the fuck is someone born with those type of eyes? What race is that? You know what I mean? And then, so he's like, do you mind if I pray with you? And I was like, fuck it, yeah. And it's, because I'm not judgmental. I pray in different languages and in different, depending on how I'm feeling, I pray in different fucking religions. You know what I mean? That's why I study so much. And then so he prayed for me, and because I started shaking so bad, and I was like, dude, I can have a seizure. I was like, would you mind if I go? And I started feeling sick. I was like, would you mind if I go and talk to the nurse? Because I lied, and I need to tell her that I'm an alcoholic and I haven't drank, and this is how much I drink. And then so once after I told her that, she's like, okay, I'll be right with you. And then he prayed for me, and then they called me right as soon as he was done with the prayer. And I was like, I'll be right back. Because it was right there. You could see outside. Like, right there. Not even fucking 40 feet away. The door. So they had me sit down. They took my blood pressure. They gave me fucking this one pill that really fucking helps with detox for a lot of things. And they gave me Gatorade, and they told me to calm down and just breathe. And then they tested me again. Like 15 minutes later, they made me sit there. And then when I walked out, I was looking for him, and he was fucking gone. I was like, yo, dude, did you see old homie? Like, where'd old homie go? Because, like, sometimes if you fucking act up, or if you talk too loud, or if you keep, like, get up and move around without asking, and if you talk too much, like, loud, and they tell you to be quiet, they'll be like, we're gonna put you in a private room, which is like a secluded room, until you're called. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, did he get in trouble? They're like, nah, he got released. I was like, what the fuck?